All right, what's going on, everybody? Live. I think I'm live on both platforms. What up, what up, what up? Where you guys coming from? Let me know. Yep, I'm live. Where you guys coming from? What up, what up, what up? Let's get Jet Set Conrad up in here. Let me turn my phone down, so there we go. You know, there might be a delay, Conrad, actually, between YouTube and Instagram, but we'll just talk on YouTube. I'm gonna mute my phone, and then you should be able to hear both of us still. Okay. Oh, you know what? Is that gonna be? We should probably have headphones, maybe. One sec, guys. I'm trying to figure this out because they're gonna hear the echo from YouTube to Instagram. Mm-hmm. Let me get headphones. I'll be right back. Let everybody know where I'm at. Okay, I need to mute this. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get headphones real quick. 1 second. I'll be right back.
What's up, guys? If you're just joining, put where you're from. Yo, what's going on?
All right, so I got these as a backup, and I'm gonna grab the AirPods and charge them. So give me a second.
That New York, Nashville, Puerto Rico, Atlanta, Washington. If you have 132 sales, is that a good pixel? Hell yeah, it is.
All right, so I'm gonna use like these big mega ones for like five minutes probably until my AirPods charge up. Hold up.
Boston, Zimbabwe. Damn, that's far.
Yeah, 1 sec. Give us a second, guys. I'm gonna share with you guys a pretty crazy story. So give me a second, guys.
Somalia.
All right, so pause the charging. I'm about to look like a motherfucking DJ. All right, talk real quick. I'm gonna see if I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
That sounds crazy. This actually looks kind of dope. Imagine if I was a DJ. Hey, guys, should I be a DJ? Somebody said I'm freezing. Hold up. Let me make sure my Wi-Fi's on. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, your Instagram's freezing. Google's fine.
Instagram, my file on Instagram?
Yeah, you're good now.
I still got a little bit of play there, go. All right, yo. Oh, this is kind of cool, actually. Yo, can you guys hear me on Instagram and YouTube? Let me know if you guys can hear me. What up, what up, what up? We got DJ Jet Set Fly and Jet Set Conrad in the house, everybody. All right, let's do this. Conrad, you still hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. And everybody else in the comments, they can hear us both. Sick.
Boom.
What up, everybody? What up? Where you guys tuning in from? What time zone is it? Where you guys tuning in from? Let me see in the comments. Is this going? Someone said, "Hey, fucker, what's up, motherfucker?" Downey. Somebody said Trump 2020 for sure, dude. There we go. It's flooding in. All the comments flooding in. Where you guys coming from? Dope. Got about 100 people on IG. Almost another 100 on YouTube. And we got DJ Jet Set Fly, Jet Set Conrad, the ad master. All right, yo. So it's so funny, dude. I feel like Jeff. You guys didn't know my roommate Jeff. He'd be gaming all day. He'd be wearing these headphones and just gaming and shit. It's pretty funny. Maybe he'll hop on here. Cool. All right. So if I'm looking back and forth, guys, don't mind. Actually, Jeff just texted me. But yeah, if I'm going back and forth, don't worry about it because I'm looking over here at Instagram. Then I'm looking at Facebook. 1 sec. Give me 1 more second, actually.
Atlanta, look at that. We got people all over the U.S., got people in Africa. Hey guys, Josh went to grab something real quick, but he's got a really cool story to tell you guys tonight too.
I'm tripping out. We had like 20 keys laying around. I can't find it. Jeff needed me to bring it downstairs. All right, whatever. He'll have to come find it. You might have got robbed. All right, cool. Yo. What up? All right, yo. So you can still hear me, right, Conrad? Cool. All right, yo, guys. So first thing I want to talk about is pretty much something pretty crazy. Something I didn't know about, until pretty much this past Saturday. If you guys haven't seen, we had an event in Hollywood Hills. And so we went to the event, going to talk about drop shipping. We went to talk about e-commerce, how to make money with Shopify. And we had people, from tons of different states all over the United States. And I think one person from out of country come to this event. And one of the guys looked kind of familiar to me. And, I was like, I know this guy a little bit. I was just trying to figure out where he was from. And one of my buddies that lives in Arizona was telling me, he's like, hey, this guy came to our last event. This guy came to our event in November. And if you guys have been following me, you guys know we had a huge event in Las Vegas in November. And it was actually a 2-day event. People stayed the night. We got a huge mansion. And it was pretty crazy. We had these breakouts and it was super, super cool. And so I realized, and so my buddy Rob ended up meeting with him because my buddy Rob does drop shipping, for those of you guys that don't know. And we're there and Rob's all hanging out with him. I'm like, oh, you guys are pretty close, yeah? And he's like, yeah, he's killing it with drop shipping. I'm like, oh, cool. What's he doing? Like, 5K a month, 10K a month. He's like, no, he's about to hit 6 figures this month. I'm like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, he came to the event in November and now he's about to hit 6 figures this month. And I'm like, what? Like, that's crazy. And so, me being skeptical, I didn't really believe him at first. Just because I see a lot of people in this industry, and they're just, they say all these different things that they don't really mean. And I said, show me. And he's like, okay. Pulls up his phone and it's like 80,000 for the month this far. I'm like, how old are you? And he's like, oh, I just turned 20. And he's kind of foreign too. He has an accent and everything. And, he doesn't have really any social media. He doesn't really talk about it. All of his friends are like, dude, like, what are you talking about? What are you doing? And he's just been, keeping it very low key. And he came to this event. He bought a ticket to this event. He didn't just come free. He actually bought a ticket for the event. He paid $100 and he came to the last event in Vegas. But he came to not only learn new things about how to grow his e-commerce store, but he came to share his story and let us know, like, hey, 4 months ago when I told you I'm going to be that next guy, that he actually meant it. And, I don't really see that many people. Everybody says, Josh, I'm the next guy. Josh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But they don't actually do it. And so he came and he actually had results, and again, he's not really big on social media. He's never really talked about it. He just put his head down. He got to work. He followed the steps, the things that we taught him. We pretty much, it was pretty much a reality check for him, kind of kicked him in the butt a little bit. And we kind of, kicked it into gear where he was like, all right, I'm going to take it to the next level. I'm going to start putting in work. And so he came and I pretty much told him like, hey, I want you to share your results. There's Jeff. What's up, broski? And I told him, I was like, I want you to share your results. I want you to, show everybody, what you did, how you got there. It was super funny because he was like super nervous at first. And what's it called? Yeah, so he was super nervous at first, and he didn't want to, share his story. And I was like, dude, just tell these people because you actually been through it. You actually seen it happen. Like, because when you guys always hear us say, you're like, hey, this can be you. Hey, come to the event. This can be your breakthrough. This can change your life. But nobody takes it serious. Everyone's like, oh, he just says that. They just say that. But like, he's a real living proof, real living results of somebody who actually did it, somebody who actually came to the event. And when he came to the event, he spent the last money he had on his ticket and came to the event with no money. And 90 days later, he just texted me today. I called him actually. He's gonna fly out this weekend. I'm gonna meet up with him again and talk to him, and really get to know about his story because I didn't really get a chance to really get to know him like that. And he's doing over 100,000. He just hit over 100,000 today, and he's like, I actually live this. So he told everybody at this event. He said, hey guys, they're teaching you guys this stuff. You have to take it serious. I know they say that, and because he didn't believe it was real at first. He was one of those guys who didn't believe it was real. He's one of those guys who didn't really think you can make money. He was one of those guys who was just like, I'll give it a shot, whatever. Maybe I can go meet some people. And he, didn't believe it. But when he came to the event, he was like, holy shit, he kicked it into gear. So he kind of told everybody that. And he was like, it's like, hey, everybody, I was one of those people. I didn't really believe it, but now I'm living proof. Now I actually done it. I've seen what this can do for you if you take it serious. So he's like, take what these guys are teaching you, take it serious. He's like, I came, I paid for a ticket. I still have a lot to learn. I'm at $100,000 this month so far, but I'm still not where these guys are. So take it serious so you can learn how to do what they're doing. And so he came. Everybody was kind of inspired. And we went into the event, and it was just an amazing event. So I just wanted to share that story with you guys real quick. And I'll give you guys a little bit more details after. But today I'm on here with Conrad. We're gonna drop some advice for you guys, drop some tips. Conrad's gonna answer some Facebook and some marketing questions with drop shipping, give you guys some of the rundown, a little bit behind the scenes. I might do like a little interview with him, a little bit kind of, I'll give my perspective, if I was going back 3 years in a row and kind of ask him, because Conrad, the guy who's on his call right now, he's been doing drop shipping for 4 or 5 years. And he has 3 stores that are doing over $1 to $3 million in sales every single year for the last about probably 3 to 4 years. So he's been drop shipping since I was in high school still, back when I was first going to prom. So yeah, with that said, Conrad, what's going on? I know on YouTube they can't see you unless the audio actually talks. So say what's up.
What's up, guys? What's up? Thanks for having me, Josh, too, guys. It's crazy. I mean, the story he was telling, it's so cool to see somebody doing well, but not only are they doing well, but the one thing that like resonated with me was just how humble he was, right? And kind of just what you said, it's not just, oh yeah, I can be doing better. Like it was, I'm doing great, but I still want to learn. I want to learn more. I can always be doing better. He had just the humility was amazing. Oh, Josh, you better take that. It looks important.
Oh yeah, they didn't see it on the YouTube, bro. Fucked up. So I couldn't see it on the YouTube, only the Instagram live feed. I'm about to rob you, bro. Oh, 20 bands.
He found his 10K. But it's crazy. It's just crazy how humble he was despite doing so well, right? And that's like a success story right there. Someone just took the advice that he was given at an event. I wasn't even at that event, right? That was the event Josh was at. And he took the advice he was given and he ran with it, and he just did so freaking well so quickly. And typically, even drop shipping, it's not something where you are an overnight success in most cases, but it really depends on how hard you work at it and how much of your time and resources you deploy at it. And he just went all in, and it shows. So it's crazy.
Yeah, and I was surprised too, because most people you see, they get success, really quick like that. The first thing I want to see, instead of like actually sticking to it for a year or 2 years, all the first thing they do is, hop on YouTube and I'm going to go, sell a course. And, he just put his head down and he put to work, and he still understood like, hey, I'm still not a master yet. I still need to come to events. I still need to get around people. I still need to meet people. I still need to learn what exactly I need to do. And, that was just like, I was just like, wow, dude, like, you're actually the real deal. Which is why, I'm proud of him. And again, I don't really, know him too much yet, but, he's coming back out to this weekend. We're actually going to, get him out there, fly him out there, and, really get to know him. And he's also going to be there giving some of his advice, to the people who are there. the people who want to, learn more, people who want to, see it in person, the people, all those people, he's going to kind of be there and kind of walk through, what exactly he did. Obviously, we're going to be, showing you guys most of the stuff because, again, he hasn't done it, forever yet, but he has seen success and he can give you guys the traits and the things he did and, the amount of work and, what things that help contribute to his success. He's going to be able to do that this weekend. So it's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, so first things first, is everybody, so who on here right now has already started a Shopify store? That's what I'm curious about. Go ahead, comment yes or no. Yes or no. So me and Conrad can kind of get an idea of who's on here. Because we're going to be talking about, we just got a video too. I think my editor just finished the video on Saturday's event. So maybe I'll be able to show that if it's done. But yeah, so let me know, guys, who, yes, no, because Conrad's going to be going over some kind of advanced stuff. And I want to make sure, if you haven't, you know what we're talking about. And if you have, we can kind of give you that roadmap so you know what to do, this funny quote, Conrad, too, that Jeff told me earlier that his mentor told him. I'm just going to share it, because that's actually illegal, provide bank statements. Somebody said provide bank statements. You can't do that.
Oh, God.
That's illegal. But yeah, that's actually violates the FTC regulations, if you didn't know that, for the dumbasses comment. I'm going to just make a comment real quick to the dumbasses. Because, again, this video is not for everybody. And if you're a dumbass, then you should probably not be on here. Just kind of being honest. But what was it? So Jeff said he's like one of his mentors told him, and this applies not even to just entrepreneurs, but to athletes, to entrepreneurs, to just anybody successful. And he said, he's like, look, he's like, I don't really care about what people, and this is for all of you guys, all of you guys watching this, you're putting in work, you're grinding, people are talking shit on you, people don't believe you, people keep trying to bring you down. This is for you guys. So he's like, when you're, trying to get to that next level, when you're trying to, make it, he's like, people are going to talk shit. But he's like, here's the thing. When you're up here and somebody's talking shit down here, you should be looking straight ahead, which means you're looking right over them. You can't see what's down here because at the end of the day, and it's funny because me and Jeff were in the Lamb earlier, we went out and had a little business meeting. But he's like, at the end of the day, you're never going to see somebody that's talking shit sitting in the Lambo right next to us at the red light. You're never going to see the person talking shit sitting right next to us in a private jet. Like, you're never going to see the person, talking shit, and not even just materialistic things, but you're never going to see them, contributing to the world. You're never going to see them donating money to charity. You're never going to see them buying their mom their dream cars, their dream house. You're never going to see them giving back and, making an impact in this world. So at the end of the day, like, if you have something negative to say, that's fine. That's perfect. Keep doing it because that's what you're good at. And if that's what you're good at, you have to stick to it. Like with all things in life, So if you're really good at being a hater and you're really good at talking shit, stick to it because, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, because at the end of the day, you're the best at what you do. And we're the best at what we do. So you can stay in your lane and we're going to stay in our lane. And whoever wants to get in our lane, then that's fine. But, otherwise, go ahead and, stick in your lane. It's fine, yo.
No, it's so funny you said that too, because I remember one of my topics on Saturday was something very similar. Like, you got all these keyboard warriors on Reddit and all these people with opinions talking trash, and it's like, how much time, and not to use them as examples because I know they're out there, but like, how much time do you think like Bill Gates or Warren Buffett or whatever sits on the internet and talks trash on other people? Like, they don't waste their time with that shit.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, exactly. It's so funny. Like, you ever think you're going to see a billionaire talking like shit? Like, the only time I've ever seen anybody rich talking shit is just like is when they're clowning somebody that is trying to be hard. Here's another quote that Jeff told me that his mentor told me. He said, what was it? Oh, smart people can act dumb. So somebody like me or Conrad, we can pretend we're dumb. We can pretend we don't know what we're talking about. We can pretend that we're stupid and to try to do whatever we would need to do. Dumb people can't act smart. Like, the second if you're dumb and you're talking shit and you're trying to act smart to elevate where you actually are, instantly everybody sees it. Everybody sees it. But like, if you're like, so smart people can act dumb, but you can't act, smart if you're dumb. So like, when you see somebody on here, oh, blah 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 this, blah 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 that, it's just like, what are you doing? Makes me laugh so much, dude. Yeah. With that said, actually, so I just got. Let me see if I can pull it up on my computer real quick. Conrad, do you know if there's a way to screen share on Google Hangouts?
Not that I know of.
Let me see, because my video editor sent me a little thing from this weekend. Let me see, guys. Give me a sec. Yeah, I don't know. I can pull it up. Oh, you know what? Let me pull it up on my TV. Would that be a good view? Yeah, I can do that. One sec, guys. I'm gonna show you guys what went down this weekend in Hollywood Hills. So, wait a second. Let me wait for the TV to turn on. Hold up. Yeah, hey, while I set this up real quick, Conrad, I want to do like quick Q&A.
Yeah, let's do it. We look like we got a mix of people that are experienced and inexperienced. So, guys, if you have some questions, go through them. Instagram, marketing, Facebook. Keep in mind, I don't just do eCom. That's actually probably one of my lower incomes, in fact. So investing, I mean, whatever kind of questions you have, throw them out there, and I'll do my best to answer. I'll try to get to as many as possible.
The computer is going to be the annoying part because I got to hold it up. But I could probably move this. Let's see. Let me move this first.
Yeah. So somebody asked, how do you get started with drop shipping, guys? I know it's a really basic question for some, but that's probably one of the hardest parts with anything, right? Is you just got to start. But even beyond that, I would encourage you to kind of decide what kind of store you want, niche or general. Watch a few videos on YouTube. Go through them and literally just check out a bunch of people. They're all going to try to sell you some bullshit course. Don't buy it because it's bullshit. But they will offer some good, unique information online. I can tell you right now, even doing as much as I do, I still watch YouTube videos in hopes I just get one little nugget and it's all worth it. So go through that, learn some stuff, and then build a store on your free trial and start making stuff.
All right, let's see if I can get this going. All right, let's see. It's going to be a little backwards for those of you guys on YouTube, but we'll make it work. Hopefully my laptop don't fall over. Cat jumps on the couch over.
Your cat will knock it down.
All right, y'all ready? Comment yes if you're ready. Comment yes if you're ready. Let me see the yeses. About to play this video to recap from what went down on Saturday. So go ahead, comment yes if you're ready.
Comment yes, guys. I'll come back to the Q&A. Don't worry.
All right, here we go.
Boom.
This is my first time seeing it.
Give a man a niche for profit for a day. You teach a man a niche how to find a niche for profit for life.
Once you get 100 purchases, you come over here, make a lookalike audience directly to people that make purchases from your Instagram only, and all of a sudden you're running Facebook ads. You have a great target audience.
Different products for different seasons. It trends every year at the exact same time. So if you find that like this is so big because this is one part and one of the huge parts of how I make my money consistently, whatever, I always have to work hard on these products.
The passion they want to buy, and then impacting them and making them really, really want it. And then of course, don't hear a word of you go do this.
I'm gonna play it one more time with the volume up too. Still playing, but
instead of reaching out to the community that you now have, which is eCom, then you them in for somewhere else.
There's a trend, how it's going to sell it. So you guys have to just be aware, like when it comes to like trends, it's really all about where it is. And like once you see something solid, a lot of people talking about it over and over and over, then that means like,
I'm really sorry. I'm gonna put the volume back up for you guys. It's only 1 minute, so let me know if you guys can hear it.
Give a man a niche, he'll profit for a day. If you teach a man a niche, how to find a niche, he'll profit for a life.
Once you get 100 purchases, you come over here, make a lookalike audience directly to people that make purchases from your Instagram only, and all of a sudden you're running Facebook ads, and you have a great targeted audience. Simple.
Different products for different seasons. It trends every year at the exact same time. So if you find that, like, this is so big because this is one part and one of the huge parts of how I make my money consistently, whatever, I always have to work hard in front of these products.
The passion they want to buy, and then impacting them and making them really, really want it. And then, of course, don't hear a word that you go do this. It's going to be as you get stuck or as you struggle, instead of reaching out to the community that we now have, which is eCom, to think you need a mentor somewhere else.
There's a trend and how people selling it. So you guys gotta just be aware. Like when it comes to like trends, it's really all about awareness. And like literally once you see something selling, a lot of people talking about it over and over, then that means it's a marketplace for it. And you can verify that.
Yeah, that's just 1 minute of like a 5-10 minute video. I know some of you guys said it was hard hearing. I had to pull out the headphones. But yeah, I'll throw that up. Actually, maybe I'll throw that up right now, just like a little 1 minute edit of it, but it's gonna be like 15 minutes. But maybe throw up like 1 minute for you guys, and then I'll just delete it later. So 1 sec. All right, but from what you guys saw, what do you like about it? I'll go ahead and I'll upload it to my YouTube. Just like 1 minute or whatever. But what do you guys like? I'm trying to figure out, Conrad, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm trying to figure out, like, first it was automatic where it went back and forth between our screens, and now it's, oh, you know what? Now it will. There we go. But yeah, they like it. Cool. Let's read in the comments real quick.
Yeah, video is awesome. I can't believe we, like, it's crazy looking back at the event and thinking, like, we sat there for, we went over like by 2 hours.
Oh yeah, we
literally went over, and we just talked for like 7 hours straight. That's crazy.
Yeah, we end up always doing that. We're like, yo, we gotta, finish by this time because we're gonna get like kicked out. Of the host said we can only stay here from this long to this long, and then it's like we stay like all these extra hours and pay all this extra money. But it's just like we have so much stuff like we could talk about. Like people don't understand. Like they think it's just like a little bit of stuff, but like, we could literally like talk all day about strategies because there's just so many that we learn, especially with like all four of us, over the last few years. There's so much shit that we learned that we combine and kind of figure it out. Real quick, so we're about to go into Q&A, guys. I'm gonna upload that video on YouTube so you guys can see it. Yeah, so I'm gonna upload that video, guys, on YouTube so you guys can see it, but it's only like a preview that my editor sent me, so I'm just gonna delete it like probably within the next 24 hours. But real quick, before we bust out into the Q&A, if you guys saw that, we're having another one this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I know it's super last minute. I know some of you guys live, different places, but there's a lot of people flying out, a lot of people staying the night at the mansion. The mansion to stay the night, it is sold out. But you guys can come the first day on 24th and the second day on 25th if you guys choose to. We're going to have the GTR there, the McLaren, the Lambo. We're going to be giving you guys rides and stuff like that. If you guys want to give you guys rides, film it. Pretty much anybody that just wants it. As long as you guys get there a little bit early compared to the actual event. We have a lot more time this time since it's an overnight event. So if you guys are some of the first few people there, we're going to be giving you guys rides in the McLaren, Lambo, GTR. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a big mansion, Hollywood Hills, California. So if you guys want to be there, the link is inside the pinned comment on Instagram and inside the description on YouTube, xcommerce.co/24. And you can get a ticket. Again, though, the overnight is sold out. And so you can't stay the night, so you'd have to find your own place. Somebody says, what's the difference between going 1 day and going to 2 days? It's 2 days. We're just doing extra training. We're doing another 4-hour training. And the second day is going to be, A lot of hands-on stuff. Somebody says, is the eCommerce site completion done? It's done. We just got to integrate it all over. You know, a lot of you guys asking all these different questions. Are we going to come here? Are we going to come here? Not sure yet. We'll figure it out. But I'm going to Thailand. Conrad's coming to Thailand. There's about 20 of us going to Thailand next week for my birthday, my 20th birthday. So we're just going to be kind of taking a break, you know, relaxing out there for 2 weeks. So this is your chance right now because we're going to kind of be MIA for 2 weeks. But if you do come to this event, you do get the whole eCommerce training. You do get everything that's involved, over hundreds of hours of training, plus the replays of the events. So you can go through that while we're in Thailand and, you know, be able to go through that. And then when we go back, it's back to work. But yeah, so let's go into the Q&A, Conrad. So go ahead and drop your comments, guys.
So guys, if you have any questions, put them on there and we'll answer questions for like 5 minutes or so.
I'm working on uploading that video too. YouTube.
What classes did I take in high school to know what I know now? Nothing. Maybe psychology. Anything from you, Josh?
Yeah, in high school? No. I mean, I guess basic English. I mean,
that's helpful.
You know, I guess, I mean, I took psychology in college. I actually liked it, but the teacher I had, I couldn't understand from him. So I read the book and I, you know, found YouTube videos and, you know, other places online. I even got a few trainings online that were about similar subjects to learn it. But I still did horrible inside my class just because the teacher's way of teaching it was like just way different, and I couldn't understand, you know, how the school curriculum was set up.
That's funny.
Yeah, I was just so lost, honestly. I do love the topic though.
Let's see, someone asked, just create a store with no pixel data. Should I start with Instagram influencers or Facebook ads? Either one, really. I mean, Instagram influencers could cost you less money if you do it right and get you some pretty scalable results. Facebook ads will cost probably a little bit more, honestly, than Instagram influencers, but it's more of a for sure thing in case you don't know how to find good influencers.
Are you looking on IG or YouTube?
IG. I can't see the YouTube ones.
Oh, go to my channel, and there's a ton of comments on there. We have about 100 people on YouTube. They're coming in faster than IG, actually. Okay. Yo, my boy Max just hopped on the live feed. He's going to be there. Let me see. Hey, actually, Conrad, give me a second. Stay on YouTube, but I'm going to call in Max. Max, are you down to hop in if I invite you in, share your story? Cause, bro, I didn't figure out that the echoes, bro. I couldn't figure it out.
He needs the game, man.
Oh, that shit's sick. Let me see. Max, you still on here? He said I'm hopping in the shower. It's cool, bro. Yeah. Those shits are shining, bro. So yeah, Max commenting right now, guys. If you guys are on Instagram, he's going to LA this weekend. Yeah, people are saying Jeff needs his headset to play Call of Duty. All right, were you able to get the YouTube up so you can see the comments?
Yeah, I just gotta mute you. I got like 4 different voices. All right, we got it. We got it.
Tyrell says, should I get a website from Dropship to Go? Would it help faster? Yeah, they'll get you a site within about a week. You know, it just depends if you want to build your own site, if you want professionals to do it. Yeah, like Jeff said, if you can hear him, he said, if you want to stop being a pussy, just how the pros do it. Jeff's a savage. I'm going to answer a question real quick on Instagram. Somebody says, what's the best way to change your environment as a young entrepreneur? Look, dude, I think actually I was just talking to Jeff about it yesterday. Or Jeff, you want to tell them what's the best way to change your environment, the people you're around? Want to come in, do a little guest appearance real quick? All right. But yeah, guys, so, you know, I'll leave that question to Jeff. He'll come in a little bit. He'll tell you guys what's good. Somebody says, if a lot of people know how to drop ship, won't that market be oversaturated? No. People have been drop shipping. Yeah, people have been drop shipping for the last 20 years, like 20 years. If you haven't noticed, every big company drop ships, Target, Walmart, every company has an outside supplier. Nobody's really doing it in-house. And it comes down to your ability to market. And there's hundreds of thousands of products being added to the marketplace every day, and it's all about supply and demand. So with all those products being added to the market every day, the supply is obviously going up, and so is the demand, and that's why you see retail stores going out of business. So because that obviously means there's more opportunity for people like you guys. Maybe you shouldn't all do the same niche, but there's a huge opportunity. And we're going to be in a world within the next 3 to 5 years where if you don't get in on this trend right now, you're going to be the one missing out, because everybody's going to be selling products online in 5 years. And the only people who are going to be having stable jobs are people who build real brands and real businesses that can consistently, produce results. And that's a fact. You look at all the trends over the last 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years, 100 years. That's the cycle. Everybody at first is skeptical. Everyone at first is like, I'm not sure if it's going to work. Everyone at first is like, too good to be true. And that's when the trend is early. Then the trend hits and everybody's trying to get on board. Right now, this is still very early. That's why you see so many people skeptical and so many people talking shit. The trend is still early. But 2 years from now, you're going to see everybody trying to get in, and it's going to be too late. And, you're going to miss your shot. But yeah, I'll let you take over now, Conrad. My bad.
Sure. But that's true. I mean, just the other day, it was actually after our event. I think it was Sunday. Somebody asked me, they're like, "Oh, drop shipping's oversaturated and it's bullshit, basically." And I went to my stock account because I own Amazon stock, and I took a snapshot of the Amazon stock and I sent it to them. I'm like, "Wow, somebody better tell Amazon, right? Because obviously they're going to go out of business if it's oversaturated because they're online." So that's
right.
dumb. Somebody asked why I have one headphone and one headphone. This is so I can hear Instagram. This is so I can hear YouTube because there's a delay, and I also want to make sure they're both going through. So it looks funny.
Shit. I thought they were the same.
I can't be cool like Josh with a gaming headset. Let's see. When do you recommend an LLC? You don't need one to start necessarily. You can run off a sole prop if you wanted to, assuming you're US based. But LLC is always a good idea because it will protect you. One thing I suggest if you're going to do an LLC is open it in either Vegas or preferably Delaware. Vegas is getting better, but Delaware is the best route to go, just because the LLC cost is a little bit smaller than in other states. Like California, for example, you have to pay $800 taxes no matter what on an LLC, whereas in Delaware, I think it's about 100 if I'm not mistaken. It might be a little bit less.
Somebody on Instagram wants to know, your story, Conrad. I know you shared it at the event, but you should give everyone a background because I don't think people, when you say you've been doing dropshipping for 4 years and you're involved in multiple industries, I think a lot of people are underestimating, like how good you really are. So, and I'll tell you guys real quick, Conrad is not the one who usually brags and, is cocky and, shoves all his, achievements in everybody's face. But Conrad has some pretty insane credentials. And, obviously he's a bit older than me. I think you got like what, like 8 years on me? Yeah, 8 years.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So what Conrad has actually done, guys, is I got a long way to go. Obviously, I'm young still, but this is why, we partnered up. This is why we're working together, because, he's a smart dude. I'm on the come up. Jeff's pretty gay. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. So you want to go ahead and share your story, Conrad, with them?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, guys. I mean, I started in the typical retail world. I worked for minimum wage and I worked not for minimum wage until one day I had an opportunity to jump into a company that ended up being a great opportunity, and we ended up selling that company. From there, it started in drop shipping, as well as using some of that money to invest in some other companies. Started drop shipping. I lost a shit ton of money. I think like some people, I start drop shipping do and become discouraged. From there, I went ahead and I found a mentor in exchange for something else. He was able to be my mentor, and I learned a lot from him. And then I started becoming profitable with Shopify, and again, use that money to invest into like the stock market and in some other companies. I also do and started to help start a Krav Maga school because I love fighting, and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of my story. I started, I think like anyone, like a basic regular person, working a job, thinking that corporate America and all that is the right route to go, and just took some leaps of faith and ended up moving to a different level.
Dope. So yeah, that's a little bit on Conrad's background, guys. And he's worked with a lot of big companies. Sold a company a few years ago for a good chunk of amount of change. Jeff's out here stealing my goddamn phone chargers.
Bro, you took my charger.
Nah, yours is in the other room, bro.
Why are you moving?
I wonder if where's your keys? Real quick, guys. Never mind, his keys aren't here. But yeah, if you guys don't know who Jeff is, it's one of my roommates. He does eBay, Amazon dropshipping. He's been in the industry for about three years, and he's my roommate. Drives a Lambo, 22 years old, and absolutely killing it. So I just want to, for those guys watching this right now, there's a lot of opportunity if you put your head down and you get to work. And I think a lot of people underestimate that. They come on here, Conrad, they go on YouTube, they go on Instagram. They watch people, but they never actually do anything, and, I'm inspired, I'm motivated, this is so cool. Like, I even see somebody right now, I'm hyped right now. They commented on hype right now. Cool that you're hyped, but like, that doesn't mean anything until you put in work. That doesn't mean anything until you start to execute. I saw a comment earlier. How do I get around the right people? Simple, produce results. Go to events, like get in communities. And, there's so much stuff you guys can do, but you guys are just doing the bare minimum and expecting maximum results. It doesn't work that way. You can't do the bare minimum and get maximum results. It's just like the world doesn't reward people who are not worthy. The world doesn't reward people who are not worthy. And, if you want to be successful, get around successful people, do what the fuck they're doing. Go to events, meet other people who are trying to do the same thing you're doing, work together with them, find the people who are actually serious, and you guys can be like Max. I talked about it. If you're new right here on this live feed and, you didn't see the beginning, you can go watch the replay. But Max came to one of our events 4 months ago, spent the last amount of money he had, got to Vegas, came to the event, bought another ticket for this last event. And literally, that was maybe 90 days, 120 days. And when he bought the ticket to this event and he came back, he was already at $80,000 in sales from one of his stores this month. And he called me, or I called him today. I got his number. I had to hunt him down to get his number because, we're not close like that. But I got his number. I called him and he told me he just hit 100,000. And he was at 80,000 like 4 days ago or 3 days ago. And he's at 100,000. And, I told him he can come back this weekend to come share his story with those of you guys that are coming to the event on Saturday and Sunday. And he's going to share his story. He's going to talk about what he's doing. And I also got a few other, big YouTubers, some that are actually legit in terms of drop shipping. And they're going to come too and talk about what they're doing as well this weekend. And it's in LA for you guys wondering.
Hey, Josh, I saw a question on the YouTube too I want to address. So it was directed towards you, but I'm kind of going to answer it if that's okay.
Yeah.
So it says, so basically it says, Josh, what separates you from others that teach drop shipping? Well, one, Josh isn't really teaching the drop shipping part as much as he is the affiliate marketing and the general marketing part. But the other thing is, this isn't like a X-commerce, for example. If you guys are thinking about X-commerce, it's not a course. Right? It's not just one person giving you one way of opinions and walking you through everything. It's multiple people who don't even always agree. I think we all have the same vision in mind, but we all have really actually just different strategies and different inputs as to how to do things. All right. We got myself, who's really big on Facebook. I also use Instagram, but I'm huge on Facebook. And my Instagram strategies are different than the other guy, JT. JT is not very big on Facebook, but he's huge on Instagram. But he uses different way than I do on Instagram, right? So instead of you having one guy that's teaching you everything about drop shipping, you have multiple people teaching you everything about drop shipping, and everything that we can, continually updating, learning together, learning for you, and bringing in outsiders as well. And not only that, but we have a community, right? And not just a community. Yeah, there's a Facebook group, but it's beyond just a Facebook group. It's actually these in-person live events that you don't get with some of these other gurus out there that make a sale or maybe make 10 sales or maybe make 0 sales and then make a course, right? That's something you're not getting out there. We have in-person events and we're doing plenty of them to make sure we can network and really just help each other grow. It's like a family.
Yeah. So, that's the difference, guys. This is a system. This is a platform. This is a community. There's tools or softwares. and you guys have 4 people from 4 different, completely different backgrounds with, 4 different, completely different skill sets. Not even just us 4. We bring in, like I said, we're bringing in other people, but founded by 4 people, going over multiple stuff. Because here's the thing, what works for one person, the chances of it working, for everybody else exactly the same way is very rare. And this is why you see, the very successful trainings out there, the very successful systems out there have multiple people. They have coaches. They have people with different ideas, different opinions, different ways. Because you guys have to be able to, critically think, come up with different ways to do something. And if you're just trying one way, it's never going to work for you. And that's why, I'm not a big fan of a lot of people's stuff out there. And, neither is Conrad. Conrad, when I first talked to him about X-Commerce, he actually wasn't even interested. We actually talked about the live feed. He was like, nope, not interested. I don't do courses. And I'm like, well, good. This is perfect. This is not a fucking course. Yeah. So you guys, maybe let me see if I can pull it up on the phone. I might be able to pull it up in the background where you guys can see it, but the back end. But it's like an entire system, guys. Nobody's seen anything like this before, which is crazy. And we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 6 other people this weekend in Hollywood, going over, 6 people who made anywhere between 5 to 6 figures a month, besides the 4 people, me, Conrad, JT, and Thaddeus, who are also going to be talking, about their strategies. People who, may have learned from us, success stories. People who, someone said to talk fast. I'm sorry. People who, got in results. People who 6 months ago had no clue what dropshipping was, and today are doing 5 and 6 figures a month. And again, guys, someone says Hayden going to be there. He might be. We were talking about it today. But what you guys have to realize too, guys, and just because we're doing this and we're giving you guys some advice, not everybody is going to do these results. Not everybody is going to work hard. Not everybody's going to follow the training. Not everybody's going to come to these events. So I can say, results aren't typical, but don't be typical. Most people are typical. Most people leave an event and they're just like, maybe some people on this video, fired up, excited, and then they don't do anything. That's it. And then they're like, a few months later, they see somebody else who came to the same event, got the same information, and has insane results. And they're like, oh, he got lucky. And actually, I'm going to have Jeff go over this. So a lot of these people, they live in this, I'll have Jeff explain the term, but they live in this mindset where they victimize themselves. And it's the reason they never see success. And, and outside of coming to events, not even just the events, just in life in general, this is why people fucking lose. You want to tell them about that syndrome that some people have? Yeah, damn, bro, you're fucking iced out right now, dude. Shit. I do got 6 figures of fucking diamonds on them. Want to tell them what's good real quick?
I really thought this was you.
Do it for me real quick. Tell them about bitch assness.
What's up? Who am I talking to?
You got YouTube right here, IG right here. You want to introduce yourself real quick? Some of them might not know who you are.
Yeah, what's going on, everyone? My name is Jeff. Josh is my roommate, and I've been in e-commerce for over like 4 years now. I went from a dead broke 18-year-old. I was trying to figure out how to make money online. It was a grind. I started following some people I probably shouldn't have. I got into a bunch of opportunities that ultimately wasted my time. I followed people that wasted my time. And then luckily, I don't remember the exact course of events. I found out about eBay dropshipping somewhere in between, like when I was a pro jiu-jitsu fighter and right before I joined my first MLM company. And then I joined MLM. I started making a little bit of money. And then what ended up happening was the company went under, and every ounce of work I did in all of my businesses failed. And at that point, I was like, yo, I will never put my money-making abilities in the hands of someone else. I will never give my financial future, the ability for me to fail, I'll never put into someone else's hands, right? So what ended up happening was I decided to go full force in e-commerce before e-commerce was ever popular online. Everyone was like, I said, I said I was going to buy an Audi R8, right? I said I was going to buy my first exotic car by, I think, 19 or 20. I don't remember the exact year. Everyone who was like my best friends at the time were like, oh, man, that's not realistic. You should probably jump to this new MLM company with us. And I just said, fuck off pretty much. I'm just being real. I said, I'm just going to prove you guys wrong. I'm going to do what I know will work because I know I can put my time into this shit. I know I can put my time into my business and become successful. And I did that. And now 4 years later, my life is pretty amazing. And that's not to brag. That's not to say anything, but it's just to inspire. It's like, man, if you guys aspire more for life, if you guys want more out of life, it's like you cannot follow the average person. You cannot do average activities. You cannot join average businesses. And most of you guys will get hyped on, whatever e-commerce venture it is. I mean, I've probably had a couple thousand DMs over this last 8 months alone of people saying, yo, man, I'm starting my Shopify store. I'm starting my eBay store. And, I don't hear from them ever again. And there's a difference between someone who, removes this term called bitch assness. And I had it as a kid. I had this disease as a young entrepreneur where I blamed everything. And the difference is let's be real. The difference is I was a combat fighter for a long time. I was a jiu-jitsu fighter. And what that taught me is, you step on the mat for a tournament, right? You step on the mat and it's you versus the other person and your skill sets. This is the issue with entrepreneurship and building a business is, if you lose a tournament and you lose a fight, you lose the finals, you can look back and be like, I just should have trained harder. I should have practiced my techniques better. But if you fail in business, there's nothing that nobody raises your hand if you win, and nobody doesn't raise your hand if you lose. And if you guys understand this, that entrepreneurship is much more difficult because you have to be so consciously aware of knowing when you win and lose. And when you lose, knowing what to fix, because as a fighter, I look back and I said, I should have just trained harder. I should have put more hours in. And you can say that for business, but it's not the reality. And so business, there's so many variables. So what I could say is once you remove bitch assness from your life, and what it is this disease where like anything that happens to you or anytime you don't do 100%, and you don't succeed as well as you thought you were, you always have some form of justification of something like, oh, Jeff's winning because he's really intelligent. It's a justification of why I'm winning. It doesn't matter why I'm winning. You say he's winning, I'm losing. Or you say, like, once you clear your mind of all the extra thoughts, it allows you to think very, very strategically about where you want to go. But yeah, so anyways, I started e-commerce, didn't work out too well. It took me about 3 months to make my first sale. Once I did that, it was a snowball effect, going down a mountain, an avalanche. And 4 years later, I can just look back and say to all the people that didn't do it at the same time as me, all the people that stayed in their lane, all the people that did what they were going to do, I look back and I say, I feel bad. Like I feel bad for every single person that never saw the trend before it happened. And now all you guys have the ability to see the trend, right? You guys have the ability to see this e-commerce trend. Yeah, it's a little popping right now. There's a bunch of people that are hyped about it, but in reality, there's still a lot of opportunity to be made. There's still a lot of fucking money to be put on the table. If e-commerce is a multiple $1 trillion industry, we could pull up statistics right now and they'd blow you away. And if all you need is 0.00001% of a sliver of that fucking pie of e-commerce to be a multimillionaire, are you telling me you're not good enough to earn a fucking sliver of a percentage? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's stupid. And it's stupid if you don't pursue it. Some people are going to be in real estate, so I understand why you don't push it and you don't pursue it. But in reality, at the end of the day, if you don't know what you want to do with your life and people are showing you a path, and the issue is I can show you the path all day, but most people are going to take the path of least resistance, which is, oh, man, I'll do that later. Oh, man, I'm just going to stay in college. Oh, man, I'm going to do what I was told to do. Oh, man, I'm going to stay in this lane that I'm in. I'm not going to pursue that right now. And if this doesn't work out, I'll do that. Every human just seems to take the path of least resistance. And to be honest, if you're that type of person, you're never going to become successful. But what if you can do is you can repair that thought process where you say, I'm going to start doing the things that I know I need to be doing. If you want to be in shape, but you're not willing to work out every day, I mean, that's the problem I deal with because I'm 100% honest in my lives. So the issue is I can be, so devoted to work, but I know I want to be in shape, but it's just hard to get in the gym. And that's my bitch assness. I'm saying I'm too tired. I'm too exhausted. I'm working too much. In reality, I just need to get my ass in the gym and I'm losing if I don't. And so, you guys see all this opportunity here. You guys see all the money on the table. You guys see the ability to change your life. And if you have aspirations, you can join the 3% of the world. You can ditch the 97%. You know, 97% of the people online are these people that are fucking keyboard warriors and always have an opinion of everything. And in reality, most people that'll ever say anything bad about you in your life are watching you as a fan. Like, they're not players in the game. Nobody ever saying anything bad about me online will ever be in the same business meeting as me, will ever be on the same fucking street in a car that I'll actually look at, will never be at the same place. You know, in reality, the people hating, they don't matter. They're just fans watching the game, and you're a fucking player if you want to get on the field. So, you know, become a player in your life. Stop being a fan of everyone else's. Stop jumping on lives and not doing anything. Stop following people that inspire you just to feel inspired, because inspiration does nothing without aspiration and perspiration. And yeah, so I don't have much to say, but yeah, I hope you guys all see the opportunity you guys have the ability to take. I hope you guys see the chance you guys can use to take your life. Someone just said 95% of Shopify stores after 3 months close. And yeah, 99.9% of the world is broke as fuck. So I'd rather take one of the options that I have the ability to make money in. You could say, oh, we could pull up the statistics. I think it's like 90. I'm going to pull this up. Percentage. You could look at statistics all day and convince you not to build a business. But if you look at your life and you're going to look back at when you're 70 and be like, I probably should have built a business. Percentage of small businesses that fail. 9 out of 10 small businesses fail in about 4 or 5 years. So that's 90% of small businesses fail. And that's not because the opportunity is not there. Let's be 100% honest. What it is, if 99% of businesses are failing, 95% of Shopify stores are failing, and 99% of small businesses fail after 5 years, what's happening is 95% of the population isn't made to run a small business at the time. You're not developed enough. You're not smart enough. You don't have the skills. And to become someone that makes 6 to 7 figures, to make a life-changing income, to become someone that does that, you have to change your mindset. But yeah, I'm gonna give it back to Josh, and you guys can keep killing it. Hope you guys enjoy your night. Yeah, peace.
Bro, and I'll get these headphones back soon. We're down. Hey, so if you guys agree with what Jeff just said, go ahead and comment. You know, thanks for keeping it real, Jeff. Say thanks for keeping it real, Jeff. If you guys like what Jeff said, maybe me and him will start going live a bit more, because we talk about this stuff all the time. We always say, like, hey, we should go live. We should talk about this because, you know, this is true shit. And a lot of you guys, you know, if you're not, you know, getting around the right people and you're not making those moves, you're not going to get it yet. And, you know, these are how our conversations are on a daily basis, because we're prepped, our mindset's ready. We've been through experiences, we failed, and we've seen, you know, what happens, but we also know what the upside is. You know, me and Jeff were talking about it yesterday. We're like, dude, anything that we know that we're going to, you know, decide to do, anything that we say that, you know, we're going to, you know, run at and try to tackle, we are going to fucking do it every time. We're going to win every time. We're going to accomplish it every time. And it's why? Because we got rid of that bitch assness. And we know that, you know, what our abilities are as long as we actually put the effort towards it. And that's what a lot of people, they just don't really get that. And that's why, and this is why you'll see why it seems to be the same people online, and not even online, but, you know, people that you might know in real life, but it's always the same people who win every time, every time, every time. And it's always the same people who lose every time, lose every time, lose every time. And maybe that's you right now. It doesn't have to be, you know, we got like 2 minutes left on IG. I might restart it, but, you know, you guys might see, and if you're on YouTube, smash the like button, by the way. We got 136 people live, only 40 likes. Go show some love real quick on YouTube. If you guys like what Jeff just said, go ahead and smash that like button. But yeah, so, you know, if you guys see the same people win, there's a reason for it, guys. And if you guys on Instagram, and you guys want us to restart it, because we got about 1:30 left on Instagram, and you want us to restart it, comment saying restart. But yeah, guys, so it's like the same people win every single time. It's not like they're getting lucky. It's not like the parents are fucking buying them shit. It's not like, you know, whatever excuses you guys are making up to justify it. You know, maybe you guys seen me go from here to here to here, and then, you know, not even just me going from here, but helping other people get to here, you know, buying my mom a car, you know, traveling the world with my friends, like just doing all these different things. There's a reason behind it. You know, there's proven steps, which is why you see winners win, losers lose. So how do you go from the loser side to the winner side? You got to get around more winners. So real quick, I'm going to restart it. We always say we're going to go like for like 30 minutes, Conrad, and we keep going.
Yeah, it never works.
Yeah. But real quick, before I restart, I got, you know, 30 seconds. If you guys are on here and you guys do want to come to Saturday's event, you guys do want to get access to this talk, we're talking about drop shipping, Shopify, how to make money, how to build this business, and you want to meet us, work with us in person, go to xcommerce.co/24. We ended on IG. Fuck it, we'll go live again. YouTube, how you guys liking this? Smash that like button. Go ahead and like this video. You guys, if you're on here, you're not showing no love. What's up with that, yo? 50 likes, that's fucking whack. Go ahead and smash that like button, YouTube. I need Conrad to come back in here and send the invite. I want to get Max on here. Max can share his story with you guys. That'd be super cool.
Boom.
Conrad.
I'm requesting.
You want to send me that invite on IG?
Yeah, I already did.
Okay, there it is. And there's Jeff too, real quick, guys. He just commented on my IG feed if you guys want to check him out. Jeff Bunting. I made some videos with him on my YouTube as well. You guys can just go to my YouTube and you'll see some videos about eBay and stuff like that. Me and Jeff. He's in my last video. If you guys ever want to go check it out. He'll be around. He actually might be coming Saturday. He might, make a guest appearance. He won't be there the whole time, but he might make a guest appearance this Saturday too. And I know he has a lot of nuggets too. So yeah. We'll wait for you two to pack out again. Or my bad, Instagram. YouTube, give me 15 more likes. Give me 15 more likes, YouTube. Come on. You guys just out here watching it, creeping. Maybe it's like you're probably in your bed, it's all dark. You got your blanket over you and you're just watching it like this. Just fucking smash the like button real quick, yo. Conrad, I think you're freezing on IG.
Yeah, the audio is not connecting.
There you go.
That's still not right.
Yo, comment if you like this video on YouTube. I'm gonna start banning people that don't like it. I got this software. I'm gonna download a software. It shows me if you don't like it. So I'm gonna start banning you. No, I'm playing. But for real, go ahead and like this video, guys. Yeah, somebody says just landed in Las Vegas. Dope. I'm gonna be in Las Vegas actually tomorrow. I gotta catch the private jet tomorrow at 9 a.m. Watch my snaps, watch my IG story. I'm gonna be catching a jet to Vegas tomorrow. I think I'll be out there for a few days. Probably gonna be talking more about marketing, giving you guys some info about eCom. But yeah, I'll be out there in Vegas if you guys want to link up tomorrow. And if you guys, do I have it on my website? If you guys want to go to Vegas, it's a networking event. It's not necessarily like a mastermind or an event or whatever. You can go to my website, joshkingmadrid.com, and you can find out the info if you want to meet me in Vegas. But yeah, so I'm gonna text Max, see if he's down to hop on real quick. But yeah, let's continue the Q&A.
Yeah, let's do it. It's crazy too, guys. I mean, I think before I went to my first networking event, the guy that was putting it on basically told me, he was like, look, he's like, just make it happen, right? He's like, you keep coming up with excuses of how badly you want to meet people, how badly you want to do this. He's like, just say yes, let's go. And I was the same. Like I'm one of those guys that like overthinks everything. I like to critically analyze like every damn detail before I take an action. And sometimes it kills me. Sometimes it's helpful. But I think networking is probably the one thing now where I don't even think about it anymore. I'm like, if I have an opportunity to network, I do it, right? 10X Growth Con, I'm in. Thrive, I'm in, right? This networking event, I'm in it.
It's funny. And this is where perspective comes into play, obviously. You guys are going to realize, once you guys actually start building businesses, once you guys actually start making more money, you're going to realize like what we're showing you guys is like fucking like so cheap. So like biggest bang for your buck, guys. Conrad, myself, other guys on the squad, we go to events that cost 10, 20, 30,000 for like a few days. And they don't even teach us like, this shit. It's literally like mindset information, back end stuff. They don't teach you how to actually make money. But what they do teach you is, the mindset, how to cut your learning curve, networking. Like, guys, we spend a car on events sometimes. And then people, they see something like this that's super extremely cheap because we want everybody to, have that opportunity. Everybody who's serious. Like, oh, what the fuck, dude? I got to pay to learn how to make money. I got to pay to learn how to sell things online. Am I like, what? Like, that was the dumbest thing I ever heard, Conrad. It's super funny. Somebody told me they're like, what was it? It was like an event. It was like an event we were having or something like that, like a couple months ago. And obviously, these events cost us a lot of money. Like these mansions, we're not just getting fucking free mega mansions. And so, like, somebody told me, they're like, dude, you're telling me I have to buy this online to learn how to sell online? That's a scam. I was like, repeat what you just said a little bit slower. Like, did you just hear what you just said? Like, are you telling me that it's a scam to buy something online to learn how to sell things online? So you're not willing to give, you're not willing to purchase something and give money to, a business to learn how to start a business to sell things to people. I was like, I was just like, I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you. Everybody think of that logically. Like, if that's funny, comment some laughing emojis. Like, think of that logically. Does that make any sense? Like, am I right? Like, am I right? Like, that's why when I see people come on here and they talk shit, I'm like, what? That's why they get blocked, because like tell me if that doesn't, tell me if that makes sense. Like, do you guys understand where I'm coming from, or am I just retarded? Like, tell me. Like people, they go to, like, people will say like, oh dude, like, why would I go to an event? Too much money. And by the way, if you guys are coming to an event, comment right now. Say I'm coming to the event. Say, I'm coming to the event. If you're coming to the event, say I'll see you on the 24th. I'll see you on the 24th. But people will be like, what would they say? Like, dude, why would I go to college? Or they're like, the same people who say college is a scam, why would I pay money to go to college? Why would I pay, 20, 30,000, every semester? Are the same people that be like, why would I pay to learn how to make money online? From an in-person training. Like, it's not like we're selling a course. Like, we don't have a course. This is like an actual platform, an actual system, an actual community that we're just connecting you guys and connecting you with the information. We're essentially the middleman here. Let's see who's all coming. I see people commenting saying they're coming to the event.
If you're not already coming to the event, just go buy a freaking ticket, right? You look, at the end of the day, you learn something, right? You might get a new skill. You might be able to, afterwards, you'll be able to do Shopify. If you decide, I don't want to do Shopify, I don't want to do drop shipping. Well, you just learned a shit ton of information. So you can go do, sorry, I keep cussing and I keep forgetting I shouldn't even say something. But you can go do, affiliate marketing. If you don't want to be an affiliate marketer, that's fine. Then you can go do, what is it called? You can go build an agency and marketing, some sort of marketing agency. If you don't want to do that, you can do internet marketing, email marketing. If you don't want to do that, then you still just learned a really good skill about just marketing and other stuff. And even if you don't want to do any of that, then you networked with people that you probably weren't going to meet otherwise from all over the damn world that do fly in from all over the world, right? And no matter what, you're getting value. Like, even if you just got one of those things, that's value right there that you're not going to get just by sitting on your ass at home.
Yeah, 100%. There's a ton of opportunity there. It's going to be nuts. Like I said, we're going to have the GTR there, the Lambo, the McLaren. We're going to be giving you guys rides. We're going to be talking to you guys, hanging out with you guys. Like if you guys haven't realized by now, like, we're real people. Like, we're not just like, some people that, seem like we're all the way up here, untouchable, you can't talk to us. Like, we're real fucking people, guys. But let's see who's coming. Fuck, so many comments, dude, everywhere. Dope. So we got Orlando coming to the event. We got Chris Diaz coming to the event.
What's the best way to network with like-minded people? You go to networking events. You go to places where they are.
We got Max. He just hopped on. He's coming to the event. Let's see. Let me read these comments. I think that's Jasmine's coming to the event. J. Montero. Got Jared coming to the event. So yeah, all of these people coming to the event and getting, and not only that, but they're getting free access to the full online training. And by the way, guys, I appreciate all the kind comments on here too, guys. All you guys, showing love and stuff like that. I appreciate you guys watching this. This is huge. Like, what we're doing right now in this e-commerce space, guys. This is huge. Like, I don't even know how to compare this, to anything. This is like, the Tupac of rap. This is like game changing. This is like, when Michael Jordan came into basketball, Tiger Woods of golf. Like, this is like the revolution in this industry. And, you have an opportunity. You guys have an opportunity right now watching this. You guys have an opportunity. You're seeing this before most people that a lot of people don't have, and they won't know because they're not watching this live feed. Maybe they haven't came across this yet. Like they just don't know. And you guys have that opportunity. Not everybody's gonna take it. Obviously there's situations, but hey, just remember there's bitch assness and there's not. I understand some of you guys might have some legitimate, reasons, but if you're just beating around the bush because, you don't want to take action, you're not willing to do what it takes, you don't want to get the day off work, then that's your loss. That's not ours. We're going to be in Thailand for 2 weeks after that. Like, that's been planned for three freaking months already. And that's just, that's the things we get to do because we made these type of decisions like you guys are making right now months ago, years ago. And now we can do what we want, And
look, if you guys don't want to go just because you're happy where you're at, right? Maybe you're making $1 million already, or maybe you're not. Maybe you're happy making $8.25 or whatever the hell the minimum wage is, and that's fine. Look, if you're legitimately happy there, I don't think I believe you, but good for you. Stay there. But don't use the excuses. And I see this in the comments actually. I've seen it on both lives now a couple times. Is it's too much money, right? Because I guarantee if I asked you, if your life depended on it, if you had to be there tomorrow, or you died, or maybe someone that's important to you was going to not, it's a little harsh of an example, but was going to die. Otherwise, you had to be there tomorrow, or you had to be there tomorrow. You have to be there next Saturday. Would you be there? And I bet you the answer would be yes. So don't use money, right? I bet you'd find a way to get the money to change your life. But if you don't want to go, don't make excuses, right? Just don't go. And
that's the way I think of things, dude. Like, I just got an invite to a last minute, Vegas event. Dude, there's so much stuff I had planned. I had business meetings planned all throughout this week. I have tons of stuff coming in the mail that I'm supposed to be here to collect. And, they wanted me to come to this event. They wanted me to come speak. They wanted me to talk to you guys. I didn't give them an excuse. They wanted me to go. People wanted to see me. I found a way to make it happen, I literally, I couldn't find a flight. So they got a last minute, jet. I'm finding a way to make it happen. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I have a little bit more resources. But this didn't come easy. I remember times blowing my entire freaking bank account for shit that was worth it and shit that wasn't worth it. And I'll tell you what, the times that was worth it was, a million times better and a million times more impact and results and things that I've learned than times it wasn't worth it. Like when I wasted it on things that, I pushed myself, where I wasn't comfortable yet. But yeah, we'll do a few more Q&A. Anybody have any questions? And I see a lot of you guys commenting real quick before I go to Q&A. The event's on the 24th and 25th. It's a 2-day event. You can come for 1 day. You can come for 2 days. It's in Los Angeles. It's in Hollywood. It's this weekend. There's over 7-8 hours of training the first day, 4 to 5 hours the second day. 4 main speakers, about 10 speakers total. And pretty much we're going over everything you need to know how to start and scale your business with dropshipping. Dropshipping has no really upfront costs. You don't need inventory. You don't need to talk to people. You don't need to sell to people. You don't need to put your face on camera. You don't need to brand yourself as an entrepreneur. It's something you can do behind the scenes, just like Max did, and get results. And yeah, there's a couple big YouTubers that I'm trying to get out there. Not all of them, because not all of them are legit, but a few of the ones that are legit, I'm trying to get there. I think Max, are you still on this live feed? Can you comment real quick? Comment if you're on here. If he's on here real quick, Conrad, what I'll do is I'll have him come in here real quick, share a story, and then we'll get back to the Q&A.
Oh yeah, his story is motivational even to me. That's great.
Yeah, dude, fucking, I'm crazy. Oh, he's in here. All right, I'm going to invite him in real quick, Conrad. I'll still have you on YouTube though, and I'm gonna probably turn the camera on the phone so YouTube can see it, or I'll turn the computer. All right, Max, I'm about to call you in. Accept that request, Max. All right, YouTube, so check this out, YouTube. I'm turning the computer right now so you guys can see Max and hear his story. So just stay with me. Max is the guy who went from dead broke, came to our event 4 months ago, figured out how to kick it into gear, came back to our event on Saturday, and, just cleared over 6 figures this month. Max, where you at, bro? You accept my fucking request? Wait, is he in here or no? No, he's not in here. He's not in, right? I don't see him. Where you at, Max? Where you at? One sec, guys. He's about to come on here. I'm going to turn the camera so you guys can see him. If you guys want to meet Max, say, Max, where you at? Comment, say, Max, where you at? Where is this dude at? Say, Max, where you at? Someone said Wi-Fi went down. What do you mean Wi-Fi went down? Max, they want to see you, bro. Oh, there he is. Let me see. Inviting. Michael D'Angelo says 99% of people who watch your content, Josh, won't make a single move and won't do anything. I agree. There he is. There's Max. All right, hold up, Max. Let me turn the YouTube camera so they can see you. All right, let's figure out how to do this. Hold up, Max. I got to turn off the headphones real quick and then put it up on IG. So 1 sec. All right, yo, I can't hear you, Max. Wait, talk. Still can't hear you. Is that just me? Can anybody else hear Max? I can't hear Max. I can't hear him. Conrad, wait, hold up. Yo, can you guys hear him, Max? Conrad? I can't hear anybody. What the fuck's going on? Hold up, 1 sec, guys.
I can't hear Max either. You're good.
Max, make sure your audio's on. You don't have nothing plugged in on the bottom of your phone. If you're in a car, turn your Bluetooth off. Looks like you're in a car. No? I know you have audio. Come on, bro. I know you're foreign, but come on, figure it out. Here, let me re-add you. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take you off and re-add you. All right, guys, I'm gonna add him back in real quick. All right, let's see if we can get this audio to work. 1 sec, you two. All right, what's up? There we go. Still kind of quiet. You have a way to make your phone louder? It's really hard to hear. I could hear you, but there's no way YouTube's gonna be able to hear you. You're gonna have to talk a lot louder, or no, you gotta go louder, bro. You have a case on your phone? You have a case on your phone? Yeah, take the case off real quick.
Is that better or no?
A little bit. Conrad, how's the sound on your end?
I can hear him great on Instagram, just not so great on YouTube.
Oh, you can hear him great on Instagram?
Yeah, he's great on Instagram.
I hear him a little bit. I mean, I can hear him on my Instagram. Obviously, YouTube's gonna be harder, but I hear him on my Instagram. But like, I'm sitting next to my phone. It's just not that loud. I wonder if it's my phone. Hold on, let me see real quick. All right, talk again. I don't know why my phone's not that loud. Let me see if I connect to Bluetooth speakers. No, they're able to hear you. YouTube, give us a second, guys. We're gonna get you guys set up. Is my Instagram paused right now, Conrad? Conrad?
Say it one more time.
My Instagram paused? Or was it paused?
Yeah, your Instagram's paused.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just gonna pause real quick. Does it still say paused?
No, it's not paused anymore.
Wait, hold up. No. Yeah, I don't know. All right, yo, then you guys might just have to, you guys on YouTube might just have to, Conrad, you could put your phone next to it. That might work a little better.
No, I'll get an echo if I do it.
Wait, let me hear you, Max.
Can you hear me?
That's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I'm gonna mute my YouTube, and then you guys just talk on IG, you and Conrad or whatever. So, or my bad. No, you just tell your story, but go back and forth with YouTube if we need to, and then YouTube so you guys can see.
Hey, my bad, bro.
There we go. All right, yo, yeah. So if you just want to share your story, Max, because I literally just met you, like re-met you, 3-4 days ago, and I know we had a phone call earlier, and we talked about how you made, you got 6 figures right now. People said kill that echo. We should be fine with the echo because this is off. That might happen.
Yeah, there's a fat echo.
Let me mute my IG. No, where's the echo? Where's the echo coming from? Hold up. Conrad, you know what is it from YouTube? No. Where is it? Is YouTube seeing an echo too?
I'm not even getting an echo, so I don't know where it's coming from.
Put this together. One sec, guys. Yo, Conrad, you know the echo's coming from?
No, I don't hear an echo.
I'm trying to figure out if it's on YouTube, but my computer doesn't have any audio, so I'm confused. Are you watching the live on a different phone or no?
No, I just have one phone.
That's weird. I don't hear the echo. Let me pull up on this phone. One sec, guys. We're gonna. All right, just because of all these technical difficulties, Max, I need you to fucking blow their mind away with value, bro.
All right, I'll do that.
So yeah, so YouTube doesn't have the echo, it's just Instagram. So which is why I'm trying to figure out.
They got it, dude. They got it. They're not pussy.
Conrad, do you hear echo?
I don't hear an echo.
They say when Max talks, I hear echo. Do you hear it? I don't even
Is
hear
there
it.
an echo when I talk or no?
What? All right. Mute your devices real quick, Shane. Mute all your devices. Then let's see if this works. This has to work. I want to pull up the comments. All right. Try talking now. Let me make sure that they can see you. Yeah, try talking now, Max. See.
Okay. Is it better or no?
Guys, you guys still hear echo? Or is it better? Comment right now if you guys are good. You guys are saying yes or no. I don't know what that means. Is there echo or yes or no? Say yes, echo, or no, there's no, like, what are you guys saying? Everyone's saying yes or no. Like, what are you referring to? I don't get what they're referring to.
Hey, it's okay.
How
Who
bad?
cares? Let's just go. We spent like 10 minutes
How
on the
bad
echo.
is the echo? How bad? Like, you hear what he's saying?
If they can hear what I'm saying, I'm ready to say it.
Let's do it. If it echoes, it'll be even better. More important.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second.
Someone said turn the volume off on the computer. The computer has no volume. That's the weird thing. They said, what the fuck?
Let's just have them preach
That doesn't
it.
even make sense, bro. Like, I'm just trying to figure out. All right, somebody give me the solution real quick. Somebody give me a solution.
Somebody help us out.
Because YouTube can hear it. Instagram has an echo.
I only have one phone
Yeah,
on
take
my
it.
side. That's it.
So I'm trying to figure out why YouTube hears it and IG doesn't.
I think it's
Somebody
for some reason it sounds like it's coming from Max's side, even though he only
There's
has
no
one
volume on the
phone.
computer on.
Okay.
Somebody said it's taking so long. If you want to leave, that's cool. But he's about to tell you how he went from 0 to 6 figures a month. So if you want to leave, go ahead. Feel free.
You're lost.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. No, like literally, like this audio right now is like the only way I'm talking to you, bro.
All right. Shoot, I don't even know.
Wait, hey, so you guys on Instagram real quick. Do you guys hear Echo and me and Max are just talking like this? Like, do you guys hear Max real quick or no? Or you guys hear Echo real quick or no? No, I know YouTube. I know you guys are fine. Give me a second, YouTube. Give me a second, YouTube. Like, do you guys on Instagram? Do you guys hear a echo right now or no? I do.
I can try disconnecting and coming back.
I know, but we tried that. I mean,
It doesn't really go.
see, the thing is, some people are like, no echo. Other people are like, yes, echo. Like, I don't get it.
It's wow.
You know what? I wish I was logged in on a different Instagram on this phone. Let me see something real quick. What I might do is have you tell your story.
Maybe I should reconnect because everybody's saying it's.
Oh, hey, let's just do this, bro. hang up, I'll FaceTime you, and then that should work.
Okay.
You got FaceTime on your phone?
Huh?
You got FaceTime on your phone?
Yeah.
Your number is it 916 or 929?
916.
Okay, I'm gonna FaceTime you right now.
Okay.
Right. All right, guys, I'm about to FaceTime him right now. I'm gonna FaceTime him YouTube. I got you. YouTube getting pissed off, but they still on here. Let's get it. All right. I wish I had a like phone thing, man.
Yo.
What up?
Man.
All right, so let's try
What the hell is
let's
going
try
on?
this, guys. All right. Let's see. You see. Can you guys hear an echo? Let me know if you can hear an
Can
echo.
you guys hear an echo on my side?
Can you guys hear an echo? Yes or no? They are saying that looks like it's better.
Awesome.
Okay, but I don't really want to fucking hold this phone. Let me grab this water bottle real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Guys, this is like just straight raw. Like, I don't know how much more raw you can get than this.
That's perfect. That's all.
Hey, this is so raw. Oops. All right, yo. So go ahead and YouTube might need to go a little lower. Go ahead and share your story with them. Tell me kind of, what you told me at the event. Because like I said, guys, we just met a few days ago, or we met, he came out to our Las Vegas event, and, what he showed me, I was just blown away. He showed everybody too, and I would tell him to show you guys right now, but obviously he's FaceTiming me. Can't pull it out on his phone, but he showed like everybody, live in front of the event. It was his first time public speaking. My bad for putting you on the spot.
Oh, no, you're good, bro. No, I loved it.
That's good, man. That's called growth. But yeah, man, and you're gonna be there this weekend, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
Line up.
And you're cool with sharing a story this weekend with everybody who's on this live feed right now, as long as they're down to come out to the event.
Yeah, of course. It's not a problem.
Cool. All right, yeah. So go ahead, share your story. I'm sure a lot of people have questions. So if I see any good questions that pop up, I'll go ahead and let you know too.
Read them out to be sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So, all right. So what's up, YouTube? What's up, Instagram? Whoever's watching this. I'm Max. Nobody like big or whatever. I started off just like each and every one of you are watching this. I was once you, like in the same exact position. I had a 9 to 5. I got paid $9 an hour. Like everything normal, like save money, and a lot changed in the span of like about a year and 2 months, and a lot went into like the year, I guess. I don't know how to say it correctly. And for me to like make this whole dropshipping thing success. So what ended up happening is I got into dropshipping in December 2016, and in like towards May, I got my first like success thing, and I thought, oh yeah, okay, this is cool, But what happened is I got lucky, and I completely screwed it up for the rest of the summer, like big time. I lost everything I made. I lost all the money. I was trying to run ads over and over, and I just my biggest mistake was not learning. Basically, there was no progress in anything that I was doing. It was all just trying the same thing, like stupidly. I don't even know how to explain it right, but basically, what happens is you learn one like small thing and you stick to it, and it doesn't work, and you're just like, shit, what the heck is going on? And that's how I lost money. So what I ended up doing is I went to the Las Vegas event and with like my last dollar, and basically what happened was I got like the exact answers that I needed. It was both from JT for personal knowledge and for personal growth, and the second one was from Thaddeus on like how to run stuff on Instagram, on Facebook. Josh,
and these are both people, real quick to cut you off. My bad. But these are both people who are part of X-Commerce, by the way, too, guys, who's talking about. Yeah, my bad. You can go now.
No, you're good. You're good. What do you want me to tell them about? Like how I like personally went over, or
yeah,
like,
just kind of your journey. Like, you know, what were you kind of expecting? You know, before the event, after the event. You know, what was that? What was the difference that kind of got you to where you are today?
Okay, so before the event, it was like just maybe a lot of you guys are experiencing this too. It's like this long battle with you don't even know what. There's just a bunch of failures and you just don't stop and you're like, what the hell is going wrong? What's wrong here? What's wrong here? It just doesn't work. Like no matter what you change, it just doesn't work. I'm talking like in terms of drop shipping, or advertising or Shopify, anything of that related. And for me, for like almost the entire year, it was this like battle of I'm gonna make this work, but it's not working, but I'm gonna make it work. And it was like a fight over and over. And I had like a few like lucky breaks here and there during spring in 2017, and it kind of saved me. But what I learned in Vegas was basically I had to take a step back in everything that I did and just look it over from the big picture. Like, what is my goal here for drop shipping? Like what is it exactly, and what am I trying to get at? Instead of like diving into the details, that was my very first mistake. I thought that the crazier I got with the details, the more success I had. And in Vegas, JT taught me like look back, like what's the big picture here, and he taught things very simple. And that's one thing I like about Jet Set is they made everything like look very simple, and that's exactly how it's supposed to be. Because I made it very, very complicated before, and it did not work out at all.
Yeah, I feel like that's a big issue for a lot of people too. Is they make it a lot harder than it needs to be. You know,
exactly.
You know, somebody said, don't get lost in the sauce. You know, and that's exactly right. Too many people, they just don't get it. Like I seen somebody comment right now saying like he ain't talking about shit. Like he's the exact type of person. And I'm not even gonna ban him because I'm just gonna let him look like a retard on here because we just literally talked about this type of stuff. But he's on here looking like a retard on the live feed. But that's like what we're talking about, just too many people. And what they want is like, it is simple if you know what you're doing. It does take hard work. You do have to be consistent. You do have to put in hours. You do have to learn a ton of new information, right? But
that's like the other thing that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
I went hard with the shit, like full out, like 6 o'clock mornings at Starbucks, 12-hour shifts, 13-hour shifts a day, like nothing on the same subject, trying to get it over. I was just thinking like about how much time I put into learning it and effort. I remember sitting at a Starbucks and my friends would come up and they'd be like, "Oh, how is it? Like, how's it going?" And I'm like, "Shit, I don't even know what to say because it's not working out right. It's not going anywhere." And I kept sticking to it over and over and over. So like my biggest, I guess, I don't know what to say, but like my biggest factor that made me my success was not giving up. And like I saw it throughout all of 2017, and now like going into 2018. It's been very successful, and I'm just trying to move it up and up and up instead of not quitting. I don't even know what to do. Man, I have a hard time with words, but I'm trying to.
No, you're fine, bro. You're fine.
So what I think what a lot of people go through is they get really excited, right? They get into it and they start learning it like crazy. Like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do this. And Josh had a really good point in LA last week, which was people are really good workers, but they last only a month and then they drop off and they don't get anywhere.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is whoever got into this or whoever's still into or barely holding on, like, don't even worry about it. Like, seriously, don't even worry about it. Just keep up. Like, just keep doing it. And one way or another, it's going to come to you. For me, that's exactly how it happened. and like the whole, like 2017 was a battle, and then all of a sudden I had my success, and I was 100% ready to take it. I already knew everything from almost every side, so I just scaled all my business. Well, 2 more stores, and so what happened was all of a sudden it's like, oh, who's this guy? Oh, he's making so much. Oh, he's either lucky or whatever. But I mentally prepared myself for the longest fucking time for a lot of this to happen. And if you guys are just beginning, or you guys are just if you guys think, oh, it might not work out for me. If it's working out for somebody at that current time, or even right now, it will work out for you. And I'm like proof of that, because there was a point where it wasn't working out for me, and it was working out for some people, and I just you just have to make the connection. So that's that. I don't know,
yeah. What would you say, real quick? Because I see a few, questions. Everybody, some people are asking, questions, and some people then, working at it for a while, not getting results. Where would you say, we'll make it kind of quick because I don't have too much battery on this phone. But where would you say, the line is drawn in terms of, taking action and learning, actually going out, doing it, going out, meeting people, going out, and actually implementing stuff versus only just learning? Because I feel like a lot of people, they just watch videos all day, but they don't do anything. They don't get their hands dirty,
Yes, I have. Okay. So back in April 2017 is when I quit HD. I quit it with a friend, by the way. I do a lot of drop shipping with a friend. His name's Vadim. I don't know what he's up to right now, but what happened was I would get these $400 paychecks from HD, right? And this was in April, so I was like 4 months into drop shipping. So I was like, I know how to run ads. So what ended up happening is I would literally take my entire paycheck and I would put it into drop shipping, like into ads or building something. And my parents and my friends are like, dude, come on, why are you wasting pay? So that was my first action thing, was spending money without worrying where it's gonna go, or without worrying that it might not come back right away. And I feel like that's what's stopping a lot of people. They don't see a return of investment right away, or maybe on the first $400 or $1,000. I lost way over $10,000 on drop shipping. That was a complete fail before it came back. So that's the first one. Is I think people are scared to invest their money into, or they're scared to lose money.
Yeah, that's huge. And I'll tell you what, dude, personally, man, I've lost a lot of money on shit that didn't work. I tested one product for 3 or 4 months, negative, until finally I found a campaign and that shit took off, and it was selling thousands a day.
And then, tell me this, Josh.
Yeah.
It was like everything, all the bullshit that happened, you're like, it was so worth it after that success.
Oh yeah, because then now I know what doesn't work. Now I know how to scale, and I tested it for so long, and I got to the point. At one point, I was like, maybe this is just not the right product. Maybe it's just not the right marketing. But once I figured out the right campaign, and I fucking made it work, dude, it was so easy to make money. And I still get paid on autopilot today. Still just campaigns, just producing sales. And a lot of people don't get that, and because people, they operate out of scarcity, they operate out of fear. They operate out of uncertainty.
I would say they're operating off of a defense point, and I try to operate on an offense. Yeah,
that's the best way to explain it, especially for those of you guys who are athletes and what we're talking about. Too many people are trying to protect themselves, play defense, and they're reacting to things necessarily into being offensive and trying. Instead of you making the first move, too many people are waiting till some bad shit happens to them to figure out what's next.
Yeah, and even so, they don't even get around to it. What they would say is they have a backup excuse or something like, "Oh, I'll get into it if I get this right or this right," and it becomes basically, for me, I knew I was gonna get hurt financially trying this. When I knew I won't be able to afford it much longer, to test and stuff like that. So that's the first step is go on the offense financially wise. Like, don't be scared to invest your money or test. It's okay. You'll lose. You won't die. You guys will be good. Don't be so scared.
Yeah. So real quick before we kind of end it up, because I got to get my phone charging. What's your advice for those, on this live feed right now who have the opportunity to make it out this weekend? Come meet you, come meet us, but are on the border and are not willing to pull the trigger, even though they know they can make it happen. What's your advice for them? Those people who want to get to that next level, but they're just unsure.
This is my advice right here, and this is what worked for me also. Find out what your goal is. Just find what is your goal? Write it down in a planner and plan it out. I planned my year at 1 year ahead, and every single day I made a plan on what I have to do. Basically, learn something about planning. Planning is so key. It's insane. Every single day I have right now is plan. And for the people who want to get somewhere, find your goal and plan it. That's, I guess, my advice for that.
But I'm saying for those people who want to come this weekend, but they're not sure to come. Yeah, obviously that's a good strategy. But for people who are not sure, no, you're fine.
Here's the thing. One of these events changed for me. I'm not saying Josh, it seriously changed for me. If you looked at my stats, they changed from October and up. They went right the hell up and that was my first event, and it was crazy because I was like, oh, how much? I don't know what's an event gonna do for me, But it does change because what happens is you see people person to person, and a lot of problems that you have for months get taken care of in a span of 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I had problems with drop shipping that I carried on for months straight up, and then they got taken. They were solved within minutes, and I was like, "What the heck? I should have known this earlier," And that's the magic of events. It's a giant. You skip over a lot of things that a lot of people had, and they have the answers ready for you.
Yeah, and I gotta get my phone charging, but yeah. So appreciate you hopping on, Max. If you guys like what Max said, go ahead and leave a like on YouTube and leave some hearts on Instagram and say thank you, Max. And maybe we'll do another live feed later this week, bro, and see if we can get we'll see if we can get the audio fixed and kind of get it figured out or whatever. But yeah, so catch you guys. Appreciate you guys coming in. Say later to Instagram, later to YouTube. And go ahead and feel free to go back on and comment too. So people can get plugged in with you. And I'll see you on Saturday, bro. And everyone who's coming to the event, they'll see you Saturday too.
Sounds good, bro. Good night.
All right, yeah. Good night, bro. Keep crushing it.
Peace out.
All right, guys. So you guys just heard it. Conrad, if you want to go ahead, send another invite in. We'll have to go back and forth, Conrad, because I gave. Where's my AirPods? There you go.
Set.
One sec. Let me. Okay. Let's see. I want to make sure they're connected to the right phone. So I hope you guys like what Max just had to share with you guys. Okay, no, it's playing from my phone. It's gonna echo. Hold up. It's probably echoing a little better now. All right, yo, it's gonna pause real quick. I'm gonna make sure my headphones are hooked up. One sec.
Hey guys, psychology is super important to Facebook ads. That was a question I just saw come through. Keeping consistent branding, using great adjectives that create passion, different ad types.
Go ahead and let them know
the psychology ad.
Conrad.
Yeah, well, the psychology ad
so
that
I just ended it on them.
Yeah, well, the psychology ads that also are, having your ad match up exactly like what's on the Facebook page or on the actual product page.
Dude, I have so many AirPods. I don't know which one to connect to get the right one.
It just disconnected the live feed.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
I fucked up. Wait, my still paused. I'm back in it. Is it working? Sorry, YouTube. So many problems when you do long ass live feeds. All right, am I still on? I think I'm still on. Like lost everybody.
I can't tell.
I'm back. I'm gonna go ahead and invite you to come ahead. All right, we're good, yo. My bad. I just lost everyone. Probably thought I hopped off. Now I just lost like 30 people. No worries, because those of you guys that waited for me, real ones. And dude, it's still not connected. What the hell is wrong with these headphones? Whatever. Hopefully there's no echo. Whatever. Yo. So I was gonna. Oh, I brought an important part. You reminded me of something. What was the last thing you just said, Conrad?
Who? Me or you?
No, it was Max. He said something. It brought up something I was gonna say.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
What was it? Something about the event. I'm going. Oh, here's why I think Max is doing so successful. For those guys that are listening, this is a quote that I read. Who was it? I think it's Will Smith. I think Will Smith's mentor told him it. I saw it actually today, and he said it's important for people who want to, if people want to get to the next level, and people strive to get the results that somebody else is doing, it's very important that they meet them in real life, and so they can know that they're real. So they can know that they're real people. That they're real people. It's very important that they meet them and figure out that they're real, because people have problems achieving something that they don't believe to be real. So until somebody, meets the person they're looking up to in person, or, until they get out of the comfort zone and see other people doing, what they want to do, they don't actually truly 100% believe that it's real up here. They might say, oh yeah, it's real, blah, blah, blah. But deep down in the subconscious brain, they don't believe it's real. And people can't achieve something that's not real. I think of it logically. I can't fly around with pixie dust. I never see nobody do it, so I can't do it. It's not real, So, and I saw that and I was like, that's so true, because, when my breakthrough came from going to an event, my first breakthrough, my second big breakthrough was a convention in Vegas. And, that was when I went from like 2K a month to like 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's because I just got around people and kind of realized it's real. So, that is crazy. That makes sense. Yeah. Comment and let me know if that makes sense, guys. Again, guys, too, I know we're going kind of long now. I'll probably wrap it up soon. We'll do one more Q&A. But again, guys, if you're not going to LA, you're not going to Hollywood, be there. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this opportunity. We're on here. We're giving you guys a little taste of what you're going to see this weekend. There's going to be a lot of stuff. If you guys live in NorCal, if you guys live in San Diego, if you guys live in Central California, if you guys live in Vegas, if you guys live in Arizona, if you guys live on East Coast, you guys live in the middle of the freaking country, it's probably in your best interest to find a way to get here. If you got to drive, if you got to fly. There was a guy who came to the last event, drove his RV from Ohio this past weekend. And some people are telling me, sorry, dude, I can't make it. The flight's like 2 hours and, I don't have time. This is a guy with a full family, drove his RV from Ohio. So, a lot of people are going to find, again, bitch assness. A lot of people are going to find reasons why they can't go.
So we had a guy fly from Germany a few events ago.
Yeah, Germany. The first event we did in San Diego, there's people who drove down. What state was it? They drove down from, I want to say Maine. No, Rhode Island. They drove down from like Rhode Island or something like that, or Maine, or somewhere up by New York. They drove down from almost New York. It took them like 3 days, but they did it. 3 brothers, 3 twins, triplets. And it's crazy. Let's see. So yeah, guys, it's gonna be this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. 2-day event, Hollywood Hills Mansion, going over dropshipping, going over e-commerce, going over a ton of stuff. And it's in your best interest if you guys can make it to go. You know, I see people, hey, let's meet up. You know, let's do something. You know, they say they live in Cali, they want to meet up with other people in life. That's great. But why would he not going to come, if you're in Cali, come to an event like this, you know? Somebody says, Josh is real. People met him in Vegas and was down to earth enough to personally answer my questions and give me insight on my brand. Real talk from Vegas. Hit up an event. It's so worth it. Dope, my man. I appreciate you. And, you know, glad we, you know, caught up in Vegas. And guys, the event is, the link is on the page. It's in the description. And it's in my Instagram pin comment. It's xcommerce.co/24. This is the pre-launch event. You get all of xCommerce free, hundreds of hours of training. You get plugged into the event. You get plugged into the Telegram. You get plugged into the Facebook. You're getting everything. It's just, I mean, honestly, the value is pretty insane, to be honest with you guys. It's pretty insane. You know what I'll do real quick is we'll can't do too much, obviously, because, you know, it wouldn't be fair, but I'll make a small discount code available right now for 5 people. So I'll do that. If you guys want the code, it'll be $150 off for 5 people. Let me know, because I'm gonna give it to only a few people. So I need you guys. I need to see your comments. You guys, it's got to be today. So if you want the code, say I want the code. $150 off any ticket you get for this weekend for 5 people. So do that. I'll create the code for you guys real quick. Yeah. Until then, you gotta say I want the code. Say I want the code exactly like that, so I know. And while I set this up, you wanna answer some questions for them, Conrad?
Yeah, let's do it.
Guys, go ahead and drop comments too. Again, so I'm creating a $150 coupon code for 5 people. And while I'm doing that, Conrad's gonna answer some of your guys' questions.
Yep. If you guys got questions, drop them. If you want to be a part, put I want the code in the comments. Make sure you're able to get to the event though, if you're going to do that and you want to go to the event and you want to change your life.
Yeah, okay. Don't just say you guys want the code and don't come to the event just because you want the code. Like, you guys got to be ready today, because if I give the code away and you don't take action, somebody else is going to get screwed over because you guys are being selfish. So let me see, make code expires tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but the day after that, because it's about to be 12 o'clock. Where's it at? This is just gonna apply for those guys on the live feed right now too, just so you know. And the overnight is sold out. You guys can come the second day, but you can't stay the night. It's sold out, but that money that we save you, if we give you the code, use that. You can get a cheap hotel in LA for like literally like $50, you know, cheap motel or something like that. It's not far from the event. So I see a few people want the code. All right, for those of you guys who want the code, are you guys able to get to LA? Let me know. Are you guys able to get to LA and you know, get in a ticket? Zach says, how should I go about finding a niche and products to build my website around? It's actually all in the training. We have like 2 or 3 hours of just that.
And on Saturday, we talk about that. And on Sunday, when we have small groups for people that are there and doing hands-on, we can even go through and show you how to find winning products.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, so it's set up. What's the info? All right, so who can make it to LA? See, now I only see a few people saying they can make it to LA, so obviously people are not serious. All right, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. Obviously, I can't message everybody. All right, I'm just gonna give out the code. I'm gonna drop the link, and I'll leave the live feed open for a few more minutes, and then we'll close it out, and we'll go ahead. We'll answer some more questions tomorrow, but this code will only be available for you guys right now. So if you guys want the code right now, comment saying I want the code, I'm gonna drop it for a few minutes. I'm gonna give you guys a link and end it. So comment, let me know. You guys are wondering, is the code for this weekend's event for $150 off? Let me type it on IG before.
And guys, again, as Josh goes through this and starts giving out the code, I mean, it's important to remember whether you joined late and you didn't hear it earlier, or if you did hear it earlier and we're reinforcing it again. This isn't just inspiration, right? Yeah, there's some mindset stuff, of course. We want to make sure you're in the right mindset to start the event, but that's not all this is. This is actual, here's what you need to do, which is, look, I've been to a lot of these events. Again, like 10X, all those things, they're great, right? They're motivational. They get you pumped. They give you some good life information, but they don't actually tell you how to go and make money. Like, here's what you go do to make money tomorrow. And that's what this event does. And that's not something you get, I don't know of anywhere else, actually, from some of these conferences.
I haven't seen any events. It's all like that's why people like our events so much, and like they're so under valued, I guess you could say, underrated, because like people leave our events and make money. They don't just walk out fired up. Actually, a lot of them actually kind of feel like shit because we go hard on you guys. I'm sorry, you guys haven't seen this live feed today. We're pretty fucking raw, and that's just how we are. That's how you grow. You can't grow, you can't reach success if somebody's babying you. That's to be honest. All right, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys the code. I'm gonna tell you guys real quick what it comes with. When you guys use this code right now, you guys are getting $150 off the two ticket options available. The overnight event is sold out. The event is in Hollywood, the 24th and 25th this month. You guys are getting grandfathered in, which means you get lifetime access to xCommerce, the platform, hundreds of hours of training. So not only the in-person event, you get to meet up with the fam and the community and build that. You're getting access to a whole online platform. You guys are also getting access to the digital mastermind that we had a year ago, free. It's like $600. We'll just give it to you guys free. We added that in. The mastermind, the same event that that Max went to in Vegas, give that to you guys free. The replay, you get access to that, and you guys will also get access to New York and Chicago events free. That's gonna save you about $7,000-8,000 right there. And at the event, we're talking about taxes, drop shipping, marketing, email marketing, affiliate marketing. We're talking about a lot of that. So you're gonna learn a lot. And this code's gonna give you all of that. So I'm going to comment it. I'm gonna give it to you guys. We'll leave it on here, remind you guys for a few more minutes, and then I gotta take it off. Again, I just set it up right now. It's gonna work for the first 5, and it's gonna what's called, or it will expire tomorrow if the first 5 don't use it. So 3, 2, 1, boom. Code is 5 people. So go to xcommerce.co/24. Use the code 5 people, number 5 people. Go ahead and screenshot it right now. I just put it in the YouTube comments. I put it on the pinned comment on Instagram. Go to that link. You're gonna put your email in. You can go ahead. You can read all the topics that we're going over. Everything that we're talking about. We're talking, like, again, all the topics. You can go ahead and read that on that page. You're gonna click the button that says register for event. Put your shirt size, all that type of stuff, and get your ticket for the event on the right side of your screen. If you're on a computer, I think the middle of your screen or whatever. If you're on mobile, you're just gonna put the code in there. It's gonna give you $150 off. You can use that towards the place you want to stay, your flight, your food, whatever. You just got to go to www.xcommerce.co/24 and make sure it works. Yeah, so www.xcommerce.co/24. Somebody said they got an error when they went to that website. I don't know. I'll give you guys the full link because that link forwards. I just gave you guys the full link right now. If it's not working, it's my.xcommerce.co/p/24. Was there a personal breakthrough moment in your life you realized this is all intents possible? I believed in myself, for a while. I just didn't believe it would come this fast, But as I got around people who were doing it, then I actually got to the point where I felt like it should actually happen sooner. So I didn't believe in it until I seen people doing it, and I started hanging out with people who did it. And then I got to the point like, wait, why don't I have this yet? Why am I not doing this yet? Like I remember I used to tell my parents, like, dude, I feel like, like it's already happened. Like it looks so easy, it looks so simple. And obviously the rest kind of fell into place. Yeah.
Josh,
So
where's this event at, Josh? Is it at some crappy house?
No, this is at a huge mega mansion up in the hills. Actually, one of the limited spots. They usually don't even rent that one out, and we got a hold of it. This spot is nice. This spot cost a lot. All right, so Instagram's about to kick us off. What the fuck?
Instagram did kick us off.
Yo, they just kicked me off an hour early on Instagram, bro.
Whatever.
All right, you two. So we're gonna head off too, guys. We've been on here for a while. I'm gonna comment the code one more time, and I know. So you guys gotta screenshot this right now, because when I end this live feed, it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. You're not gonna be able to see it no more. So you guys need to screenshot this code right now. I'm gonna comment it, and I'm gonna comment the backup link just in case you can't get the first link to work. Screenshot it. I'll give you guys 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Comment saying screenshotted. Say screenshot it, so I know that you screenshot it, and then I can end this thing already. Will I record the event and post it on YouTube? Absolutely not. People are paying for it. People are coming. This is super exclusive. This is super private. People are getting one-on-one mentorship. There's no way we can do that. All right, you guys good? You guys got the code? Let me know. Drop a like. We go over everything. No, we don't copy trends. We capitalize off trends marketing-wise, but in terms of being a business, guys, we build businesses that are meant to last. I wish Instagram didn't have that limit, dude. YouTube, I can stream. I streamed on YouTube one time for 8 hours, and it was fine. Instagram wants to kick you off after 1 hour. All right, guys. Conrad, got anything else you gotta say?
Nah, just an echo of what I said earlier, guys. Look, make it happen. Right? Networking, you want to get around the right people. Yeah, we teach you stuff. We teach you a ton of stuff, actually. I mean, more than we even think we're going to, because we always go over on stuff. Hence why our 30-minute live turned into 2 hours tonight. But even beyond that, right? You're networking and you're getting to know people that are where you want to be, and also in that journey with you as like a family to help you get to where you want to be, and just make it happen, right? If you really want to be there, you'll find a way to make it happen. Whether that's the travel is the issue, whether the money's the issue, no matter what it is, right? If your life depended on being there on Saturday, I bet you would find a way to get there. And it's definitely going to be worth your while in almost every sense of the term. So make it happen or don't, guys. But it's your life, and hopefully you're making the right decision.
Nobody talks about this type of stuff. Like this is something that most people will never hear ever. And that's why we're putting it out there, guys. We've been kind of in this space for 2 years. We haven't done anything like this. Besides a few rare occasions, and you guys just saw, what happens when people come to these events, and and you guys can obviously, see it and online or whatever, but you can see it, you watch our videos, you do that, but nothing beats being there in person and getting hands-on help and meeting people, networking people, and getting that experience. Nothing can beat that, like hands down. You can't, emulate, human experience, human teaching. Like that's just like, it's different, waves that are going to your brain, if that makes sense. But with that said, guys, xcommerce.co/24. The discount code is 5 people. So number 5 people. It's gonna work for 5 people. Either 5 people or it's gonna expire in 24 hours, whatever comes first. A lot of people say they're gonna take action, but they don't. So if you're seeing this, 10 hours from now, 15 hours from now, 20 hours from now, you still might have a shot. You won't know unless you check. But with that said, guys, I hope you guys liked this live stream. Hope you guys got a lot of value. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure to stay updated. I'm going to be heading to Vegas for an event in a couple hours. So make sure to stay updated on the social media. If you guys are not following Conrad yet on Instagram, @JetSet Conrad, and comment it real quick. And that's it. I'll leave this video up so you guys can go ahead and watch the replay. With that said, deuces.